Feel incredible.
German grit, Argentinian passion, or good old American hustle.
Because with Spectrum TV, I've got over $100 worth of my favorite streaming apps included at no extra cost with live TV. And with Spectrum Internet, I've got the best experience to stream live sports. I never miss.
You're really buying a car online on AutoTrader?
Really, and I'm getting it from a local dealer.
Can you really be that picky with your search?
Really.
So you really just drop in your info and poof, car's in your range?
Really.
You can really buy the car completely online?
Really.
We're really getting the car at the dealership now?
Really.
Really?
Really.
I'll drive.
Shotgun!
Really?
Buy your car online on AutoTrader. Really.
Later today, the spotlight's going to shift to the Azteca, where Mexico have never lost a World Cup match. The tournament co-hosts are squaring off against England in a round of 16 showdown. As we welcome you inside our studio, Rebecca Lowe, Thierry Henry, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 0-0 between Brazil and Norway, chaps, but 10 minutes on the clock, and the penalty was awarded. Zlatan.
We're going to see a penalty from Brazil here, and Thierry is going to explain after the highlights how they arrived to this penalty. So we have a penalty from Brazil here. Mares steps up, and look at that save. Good save or bad penalty? Like I say, it's lottery. Alexi would not agree, but my word is the one that is valid. Look at that game face from Nyland. Then we have a winning chance here. Quick feet.
Tiny
good
winning
left
one.
shot, but good save. They told me to be slow because I have a lot of time to explain these highlights. A good chance from Odegaard here, good left. If that was Haaland, probably would be goal. But Haaland cannot be everywhere.
As you expected, Thierry, before
Yes.
the game, Brazil at their best when they don't have the ball then.
Exactly that. You're trying to open up. Ryan gets the ball, and in very few passes, they go to your box. This is how they've been scoring a lot of goals in this World Cup. Martinelli reverses it to Cunha. We all know it was a penalty that they didn't obviously score, but they are their best when you're trying to open them up.
Strange.
Thank you, Charles, for more reaction to that first half. Let's head out to New York, New Jersey Stadium. Katie Shanahan alongside Dutch legend Clarence Seedorf. Katie.
Yeah, thank you, Rebecca. Well, Brazil are certainly knocking on the door, aren't they? And I watched that in great company. I mean, there was a huge...
I don't think so.
Very tight.
I do.
Thanks, Katie, and thanks, Clarence. Sponsored by Bank of America. Excluding shootouts, Bruno Guimaraes is the first Brazil player to fail to convert his penalty in a World Cup match.
It won't work.
Against France.
So on this first one, I'll knock him top. Yeah.
Hi, I'm your neighbor.
We're having a watch party.
Would you like to come?
Sounds like fun.
There is no way.
Unlimited home internet that keeps everyone connected. When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Look out, the fire! Let me stand the location!
Blue Bunny Mini Swirls. Mini treats for moments worth freezing. Blue Bunny. Freeze the moment.
Your chance to win $1 million. Fresh grill chicken. Chipotle heat balanced with perfect Chipotle honey chicken.
Serious side effects may include inflamed pancreas and gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, if you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, as well as scheduled procedures with anesthesia. Taking Foundeo with an insulin or sulfonylurea may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include diarrhea, nausea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and may cause kidney problems. You don't need to wait for the right time to make a change. Foundeo.com.
Just pick another team. Bandwagon coming through. Here's the Norway are going to make a couple of important changes here. They're going to take who's the winger who's doing similar type Benfica player, Tricky, and Oscar Bob transferred the season from Manchester City to Fulham, will found the right wing instead of Surla. What do you think of that, Landon?
I'm stunned. I literally cannot believe it. Unless one or both of them picked up an injury, I can't imagine this was planned in any way before the game. So I'm quite stunned. I thought both were very good and very impactful in the game. I guess we'll find out post game from Solbakken, but yeah, very interesting.
It's a big call by him, an early call as well. Maybe he fancies those two can get behind
all that remains standing for the reign of our beloved King Argon the First. I'll be damned if they are to fall into Mulrich's greedy hands today. Let the defensive lion spire be a mighty roar of defiance heard across this land. They shall not pass. Stop those battering rams.
Including an 11 just to check on the teams. Have carried the greater threat, it has to be said. Martinelli in that slightly unfamiliar central role that Ancelotti seems to like to see him. He's usually an out-and-out left winger when he is used by Arsenal, which isn't all the time. Here's Vinicius Jr. Brazil, of course, I'm sure you don't need the identification in their famous yellow and blue white socks. Rayan, well defended by Hegem. A hero for Norway, no doubt about it, their goalkeeper, Oyan Nilan. Their oldest ever World Cup player at 35. He did have spells with Aston Villa, Norwich, Bournemouth and Reading in England. Now, a bit bemused. The flag goes up. Into the hand, wasn't there?
Righteous.
Just trying to work through here, Ian, and figure out why the substitutions, assuming neither of them are injured. Sorloth was doing such a good job on this right side for Norway, just pinning down Douglas Santos.
His
They were able to
Holiness!
get out of pressure anytime they were under. They could just ping it to him. He would hold it. They could get out of pressure.
By the light.
Here's Oscar Bob's first involvement on his right-hand side. Gets a little reminder and welcome to the game from Douglas
By his
Santos.
will.
I'm sure they'll both score now that I've said that, but yeah, just very interesting.
It's the coaches who have to make the big calls.
Take heed! A Mason Ram has reached the
Even
gate!
work. Here's Aya.
By the light.
Cities in Norway. This game kicked off at 10 o'clock at night, Norwegian time. All the kids lead up. It's still light. It's light all the time.
I was going to say, the sun doesn't go down.
Yeah. Maybe hard to see those big screens in Oslo and Stavanger and Bergen and Trondheim. And more places into the Arctic Circle. Berg with a good piece of work and thinks why not.
By the light.
Beyond Rosie.
It's been so easy throughout the afternoon for Norway to get into these attacks. Brazilian front four in particular.
He is holy.
Not put in the requisite effort to defend them, so they've done a good job picking them apart. Ultimately, the final and very easy for Norway to get into the attacking third.
The gate has fallen. Fall back to the square. By the light. Brothers, we must defend the town square.
Casemiro. Berg won the header. Berg getting through a lot of work in that midfield. He's become a starter at this World Cup. He's kind of forced his way in. Odegaard again. Chance for him in the first half. Now Bob. He's come back from a broken leg in times in his career.
Of light. Such misfortune. Holy Lord, deliver me from death.
Stana Solbakken being charged for 5.5 years now. His playing career ended when he had a heart attack on the training ground and was revived on the scene during his time at Copenhagen. So it's great he's gone on to have the career he has.
Such misfortune. Holy Lord, deliver me from death.
Looking in tight spaces, a bit too tight in the end. Brazil happy to sit in and look for quick breaks because they've got the from the Norwegians. He got it back again as well. Brazil have an awful lot of time without the ball in this game.
That will absolutely wear you out on a day like today, Ian. Maybe not in the first 45, 50, 55 minutes, but as you get deeper into the match, absolutely it will. Now, Carlo Ancelotti has a lot of options on the bench that he can bring in, especially attacking options if these guys tire, but and then the hard thing for them is, with all this possession and the ease with which they're getting into the Brazilian attacking, and pushing numbers forward.
light drives really with the careless ball into touch from the Bologna defender.
Brothers, the town square is nearly lost.
Keep the enemy back!
Always
Where it's lost!
Second half.
Hungarians! Defend the gatehouse banner!
Vinicius. Oh, it's a brilliant piece of play. Gets the bar, can he finish it now? It's got kicking, maybe it did come off Vinicius last. Or is that going to change?
Well, this is really good from the referee offense. You see the ease with which Vinny drives by this. This ball comes off the defender, then hits Vinny, but he's
Forsaken.
Corner's right. A little near post flick on. In the last game, Brazil had 39 crosses in the end. Japan was the most in any World Cup game since 2019. But he worked. They were losing the Japan, and that was how they realized that they were great chances left. A little surprised they haven't.
Won't work! You know you're
on the screen to bet the ultra superior player of the match. Yet to be decided. It's goalless, but it's intriguing.
differentiates them, there's Chris Rock, Woody Harrelson, what differentiates them from some of the other good teams, Japan a good team, Cape Verde a good team, early morning changes in every team, but now you can make a goal out of nothing. A little bit scary. Play more aggressive against them. With Erling Haaland on the field, you just cannot switch off for 1 second or it's in the back of your head.
Landon, just watching Chris Rock there, kind of made me hungry. He said I have a feast there, didn't they?
Lives a good life.
Be warned! The missiles are within our
The Norwegians
defend the trebuchets! They must remain firing upon their ships!
On the score sheet. Brazil quite frequently with everybody behind the ball. Substitute shoulder up. Brazil change on the way. Endrick is introduced as he was. So far,
should be the difference right now in the match. Hendrik came in their Japan game, played centrally through the middle. That's what he'll do here as well, I would assume.
Julian Riasson. Odegaard in the reverse. They're thinking might have been the young Hendrik, but he blocked his offense.
Turnover by Norway leads to this. So good from Vinny. Cuts inside. Look at this little delicate pass outside of the right boot. Waiting for Hendrik to just move it to his right foot and slot it home. He was so adamant about getting it on his left. And in the end, it became a much more difficult chance. Nyland does a good job spreading himself. That has to be a goal. Big miss.
Huge opportunity. That's what Brazil have been waiting for. This is the game that they're going to play. And they've had chances doing it. Now bigger.
Including my own kids. I always tell them you need to work on your weaker foot. Best in the world. Even Lionel Messi is the best left foot arguably of all time. He scores a lot of goals with his right foot too. And he was so reluctant and reticent to get it on his right foot, which would have made the difference. And it could mean the difference between Brazil going on and going home.
What's happening?
How costly it might be. Gabriel. A lot of red shirts supporting this attack. Coming up on Fox, Mexico against England from Mexico City. That would be quite something coming up on Fox.
Jets have been destroyed!
Brazil corner kick. Nyland got a good punch to it. Taken by Douglas Santos Rea. Oh, that moved in the air, and Nyland made another good save. He really had to change direction there. It looked like that anyway.
Yeah, I think he saw it late. It looked like it deflected. We'll get another look at it. He really had a lot to do there. Either deflected or just couldn't see it. Brazil starting to turn on the pressure a little bit now.
Yeah, just coming out of that shell. Vinicius. Past Riasson like he wasn't there. Those two did face each other in the Champions League final a couple of years back. Casemiro to the back post, and Bruno Guimaraes denied again by a brilliant piece of work. Flag was up though. Flag was up. Wouldn't have counted, but the goalie didn't know that.
Well, it's an excellent save in the end. It didn't matter. Casemiro just waits a second too long. He wants to hit it first time and he waits. That just allowed him to stray outside. What a save this is.
Protect the city of Gallencourt and safeguard Fadridge too.
Milan.
And here's the earlier chance. Yeah, just a little bit. Good job keeping his focus.
The outer fortification.
Now a sub for Norway here.
He's playing a stormer, this Norwegian goalkeeper. including a penalty save.
That's enough!
Learson, who's just come back from injury, goes off, and uncontrollably takes place in the right back position. I think that's just because probably Learson only had about an hour. Here is, when does Rafinha come on? Maybe he's got a quarter of an hour or something like that. That could change things. Ownage towards Haaland.
Pakistan is not dressed for the match, meaning he has no chance of playing, obviously, and he's eligible to be used, so we may see him.
Wasn't selected until earlier this month. Last month, I should say.
Hold those heretics off at the wall!
Got ready for this World Cup. Now third.
Oh, yeah!
Ball for Ownage. Sheldera.
I think at some point, Sheldera should take a chance and put some
I cannot.
Oh, he nearly dropped for Haaland. You can see his frustration there. Just a bit of deflection took it away from him.
Yeah, right on cue here. The dangerous little ball into the area. Now gets his hand on it. Nearly falls to the waiting Erling Haaland. And both of them glad to see that go out for a corner kick.
Could have bounced anywhere, that one really.
Our fortifications are being overrun!
Norwegian corner. Near things, no goals, not yet.
Messi!
Getting plenty of success with Sheldera up on that side. Much involved since he came on. Bob with a nice little turn. Cross the face of goal. Haaland couldn't quite reach it.
Oscar Bob does a great job of letting the ball roll across him. Slides it in for Iron. Paul, this is from your center back. Outside of the right boot. To a diving Erling Haaland. Stretch just can't get there.
Whoa. That's a reasonable smile, I'd say. Nearly. Comes off as well. Neymar, who's never played beyond the quarter-final in his 3 World Cups before this. Big reception for him, of course. He's only played 14 minutes in the tournament so far. Match break, sponsored by... Particularly by States for the moment.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities.
The outer fortifications have been occupied!
For our local businesses.
Back to the docks!
Oh my goodness.
Defend the flagship! Do not allow the Masons to disable them!
The community also thrives.
The leading sports drink, and Powerade is the official sports drink of FIFA World Cup. Power your legacy with Powerade.
Who needs Dove Clinical Plus Care? The girls that blow dry sweat, hot flash sweat, loud red sweat. Get skin softening, serum infused power, plus 24/7 clinical protection. Dove Clinical Plus Care is care that gets sweat. Verizon Business.
FIFA World Cup. 16 stadiums, 3 countries, and the whole planet watching? Of course. We'll take it from here.
The biggest
An end-to-end security. It's game time. Who's got next?
If we can do this with the FIFA World Cup, imagine what we can do for your regions.
Face Norway in one of the standout times.
The Lord's alive, Torbjörn!
Could have been goals. Haaland has been pretty close in the last 5 minutes before the break. Neymar is on. Is it written in the stars for him today? You do wonder, don't you? Something's got to give you.
My arm! Why?
There was a debate about whether he'd even make it to the World Cup. He had a knee operation, got a calf injury just before the World Cup, which has limited his involvement so far. He's back in the Brazil squad after 3 years away. Carlo Ancelotti with implicit belief in his quality, even at the age of 34. He's thinking if he'd been on the pitch, he might well have taken a penalty.
That's a good point, yeah. He certainly would have wanted it, I know that.
Yeah.
Interestingly, he's playing as a central striker, so he's high. Danilo playing underneath on the left, and then Vinny Jr.
Things up a little
I cannot.
And the knock-on effect of that is they moved Hendrick over to the right side.
Bringing out defensive desires. Very good looking cross. Haaland. The door.
He who walks in the light will know. I cannot.
3 p.m. Pacific. For all the build-up and of course the game itself, it should be massively strong. Stu Holden. Fancy the US chances. The Bannerman thing's a bit of a controversy. He can now play in the game. The ban is, what is it they're saying?
But objectively, if they looked at that play objectively, precedent in a big tournament for people to suspend a red card like that. They have done it in qualifiers so people don't miss the World Cup.
will not know death spelling.
Never seen that before. I played golf with guys on Friday and Saturday, and all of a sudden they're all experts on softball.
Just one mistake or one moment of inspiration. He took this one. To his outside, goes the other way.
The Mason heretics have been cast down! Long live Agatha!
Had to be shown to keep it
comes up, he just uses his body so well against Gabriel. Falls down to Norway in the midfield. They end up creating a big chance there for Schjelderup.
The save from Allison, whose father and grandfather were goalkeepers as well. Looks like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
The raid on Aberfeld.
Odegaard. At times he's run the game in that midfield today. Christopher Ayer. Schjelderup's seen quite a lot of the ball. Wolfer. Marquinhos is in the right place as he so often is.
Commence the raid of Aberfeld! Masons must pay for the desecration of Gallencourt! Take the village, conquer the Highlands, and destroy the heretics' ancient stones!
To tussle for that place in the quarterfinals.
The Agathians are capturing our labourers and livestock! They must be stopped!
Norway have never played a bigger game than this in their history. I'm sure all their fans watching will be proud to see how their team are performing against the might of Brazil. Would have been unthinkable in days gone by, for sure. Now, this is a special generation they've got. No question, Carlo Ancelotti paying them full respect here. Truth to tell, Landon, both coaches will be quite happy to get through anyhow, anyway.
Yeah, just ask Argentina.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Sometimes has to be like that. At the World Cup, it's a long old campaign with an extra round, of course, this time. You've got to get through 8 matches to go all the way. With this drop here to Haaland. Away by Danilo. You can see the alarm bells ringing every time Haaland gets anywhere near the ball. As we read, he's on his way to Manchester United. That's the latest idea from Ancelotti.
Half of the village.
That's aside.
Yeah, fantastic World Cup. Sadly, this is what will be remembered if Brazil are not able to prevail today.
Well, there's always records for the World Cup. It might
Never you mind. Never you mind. Pay attention. Profanation.
Chosen to attack the job. It was inevitable. Erling Haaland yet again scoring for the 14th consecutive competitive game for his country.
Well, Ian, he says, who cares if I don't touch the ball much in the game? Give me one chance. Just like Harry Kane, shocking defending from Endrick. Just gets to glide by him. Gabriel watching the ball. Erling Haaland cuts in front of him. Schjelderup knows where to put it. And as we know, when it lands there on that man's head, there's only one outcome.
We have failed to protect the village. Fall back to the tower.
Even when that ball was in the air on its way,
this tower is our only remaining bulwark. Defend it.
He's only touched the ball 21 times. He's scored. Football royalty, Erling Haaland. Is that the goal that is going to knock Brazil out of the World Cup? What have they got now?
Just felt the last few minutes. Over and over in this knockout round so far. 32s now to 16s. The team that has applied themselves and tried to go make the game and win the game has more often than not been rewarded. Brazil just sort of sleepwalking through the game at times. And Norway have made them...
Need something now. Brazil, is it going to happen again to them? Well, European teams, here's another one. They trail with the clock now into the last 10 minutes of normal time. Thousands and thousands and thousands of Brazil fans here all around their ball is to just overshadow a part of the quadrant. Troy had to move it. Neymar with the corner kick in.
Curses! The tower has fallen!
And ultimately, it leads to the assist that leads to the goal.
We won't surrender Aberfeld so easily. Protect the Hamlins. For the order!
Well, they've come back before in this World Cup. Haaland back helping out his defence as well, as he will have to do, is Neymar. Did he do it one more time? Neymar, did he roll back the years? Vinicius stays down. Just happy to play keep Casemiro just an exasperated signal to one of his teammates.
I was going to say, Ian, Norway have to be... This is really
We must resist! World Cup games so far. If they can win the conceded column, they're going through to the quarterfinals. James Corden and his team will be with their Fox show tonight. Another night we wrap up the World Cup action. And that was another magnificent save by Nilan in the end. Oh my word. Wow. You wonder how that stayed out.
Haberfeld has fallen into the hands of the enemy. Retreat to the mountains. Ambush them at the standing stones. That appears to be their focus.
Goes for a throw-in.
I can't believe what I just saw twice in a row. Here's the later chance. Casemiro just has to play this along the ground, Ian. If he does, it's a tap-in for Neymar.
Yeah.
You see the late boot there hit Neelan, and he's down. But the earlier chance just deflects so awkwardly. Doesn't know a lot about it. Look how quickly he gets his feet set.
Wow.
Fingertip off the post and stays out. Incredible.
He has been a hero today. Orjan Nilan, the 35-year-old goalkeeper. Haaland's name will get the headlines, but this fellow has been out of this world today. What a save. It looked like he was beaten all ends up by that. And then what was it? The last nail on the last finger onto the post.
Good thing he didn't get a manicure this week.
Looked after the football so well in the main. Caught one or two counters. So much of the ball. Brazil have got to get that ball. Start doing something with it. Pretty corner to Norway, and there'll be no hurry to take it either. He conducts the fighting orchestra behind that goal. Starting to dream, those ones. They wonder if they might even be back here. Shouldn't be anyway. Is Alsnes higher?
Satisfaction of destroying those stones? There are few left!
Don't think they'll be on each other's Christmas card list though, somehow. Neymar. Vinicius. Could he be the man for Brazil? Goal kick is the decision. Everybody takes another look at their watches. Is the long, long wait to reclaim the World Cup crown. Brazil now surely going home. He can't help it, can he? He just can't help scoring.
It is such a joy to watch this man work, Ian. Takes the touch, gets it out of his feet. Gabriel slightly opens his legs. It's the only opening he needs.
All the obelisks have fallen. Fall back to higher ground.
On the ground, skipping.
Patience, rally around the Druid chieftains. Try to keep them alive.
Another massive moment for that man. Norway surely going through now.
Touch 26 for Haaland, keeping up his average of 13 touches per goal. He's now level with Mbappe and Messi. Story is echoing to everyone in their worst nightmare. If that Haaland will undo them. It's what the Brazilian media were worried about. Has become reality for them. But what about this from Norway? Can only imagine the scenes in the City Hall Square in Oslo, where thousands upon thousands of Norwegians